What's going on, guys? This is YouTube creator Gene Jensen, and this tackle tip is all about frogs. All right, frog choices. For me, it's two choices. I'm either gonna throw some type of a popping frog or some type of a pointed nose frog, and I'm gonna make sure that I can walk either one of them, because walking is everything. When you're in a hole in the mats or you're along the bank in a sparse cover, you've gotta be able to walk the frog. You just end up getting more bites that way. But there are times where you want to choose a pointed frog over a popping frog, or vice versa. When you're fishing matted vegetation, if you start dragging a popping frog through matted vegetation, those lips on those frogs will start to get snagged in that grass, and it'll pop that frog over and roll it, and eventually it'll get your braided line caught into the hooks and things like that. So when I'm fishing matted vegetation, I throw a pointed nose frog. If I'm fishing sparse vegetation, I throw a popping frog. All right, so rod and reel selection. For me, I have two rods that I throw when I frog fish, and they're very, very different. When I'm fishing matted vegetation or really thick cover, I'm going with a 7'4" heavy power rod with an 8:3-to-1 gear ratio reel, 65-pound test Seaguar braid. And the reason for a 7'4" rod is you've got to have leverage to get a fish turned in that thick cover and get them out of that cover before they wrap you up. It is critical. All right, so now when I'm working sparse vegetation or working the bank really close and don't really have a lot of thick cover to worry about, I go to a short rod. Shorter than 7 feet is what I recommend. This is a 6.5-to-1 heavy power rod, 8:3-to-1 gear ratio reel, 65-pound braid. Same reel, same line setup, but a shorter rod. It is so much easier to walk a frog with a short rod, and that's what you're going to be doing most of the time when working in open cover with a frog, is trying to get that walk. It's a smaller action. It's not as easy as doing it with a spook, but if you use a shorter rod, you'll find it a lot easier for you to learn how to walk a frog. But with fall right around the corner, you got to have a frog tied on. Take these tackle tips, take them out of the water, and go catch more fish.